Hi, it's Tricia Wheeler, author of Peaceful Dinners, and I'm here with your 365 tips to boost your kitchen confidence. And today is pie day, so guess what we're making? I'm going to show you how to make a really simple pie dough in your food processor, and then we're going to fill it and make these adorable hand pies. And I bet you have all the ingredients right now in your refrigerator and freezer, and you could whip this up and make everybody in your house happy today. So let me show you how we make the food processor version of a flaky buttery pie dough. So I'm going to start with my flour, and I'm going to put all the measurements below for you to make this easy, but I'm going to start with my flour, and then I'm adding my sugar and my salt, okay? And cold butter right out of the refrigerator, diced up. I'm going to need about a half cup of cold water with ice cubes. And so the first thing I do is give my flour a little pulse, okay, to combine. Now I'm going to put all my butter in at once, my cold butter. That's a trick with your pie dough. You need cold butter cut into pieces to make it easy. And then the next texture we're going for when I pulse this is we're going for coarse crumbs. And so once it's in coarse crumbs, and it'll happen quickly, then we're going to add our water and bring this together, and you're going to see how quickly we can make pie dough. So I'm going to give this a couple pulses. Just combine. Let me look now and see. Maybe one or two more. So you're looking for coarse crumbs. Now I've got it. Let me show you this. So this is really crummy, and you can still see little pieces of butter, but it's all mixed together. Now you have to put your cold water in to pull your dough into a ball, and you just want it to come to a ball. You don't want to put too much water in, so it's about a half a cup of water. And I have a full cup in here because I'm going to stop, and you don't want the ice cubes to go in. So you want this really cold, but I'm going to hold the ice cubes back and let this go on and add my water. Starting to come together. I can feel it. It's changing. I'm not adding it too quickly because I want that ball to come together. And I don't want to add too much water. Oh, there we go. I've got it all. Okay, now let me check this here. Perfect. So you just want it to come together. So be sparing with your water until you see this. Don't just keep pouring. And now this is ready to go into my refrigerator, shaped into a flat disc, and put into the refrigerator for an hour. And you want to wrap it up with saran wrap. Pat it together, don't overwork it. This is not a dough you need. You just pat it together, put it in the refrigerator, and let it rest for an hour. And that will let the gluten relax, and you'll be able to roll out your pie dough. So what I wanted to make for you today to see are these beautiful little rhubarb and mixed berry hand pies. And so hand pies I love because obviously you could take them and just eat them in individual servings. They're really simple to make. You need some kind of round, and I actually used the top to my canisters because it was the right size around for me. And once I rolled out my dough, make sure you have enough flour down on the surface of your countertop, and then roll out your dough, punch out your little circles, put it on parchment, heat your oven up to 375, and then I usually up mine to 400 for the last 10 minutes of cooking. And then you need to make your filling. So today's filling for me, it's spring, so I wanted to add rhubarb. So I have this nice rhubarb and berries. And I had some raspberries, strawberries, and cherries frozen in my freezer. So you can see how these are liquidy. You do not want any liquid when you're going to make your pie filling. You want to use the slotted spoon or strainer and pull all of these berries out into a bowl, and then you need to flavor it, especially if you're going to use rhubarb. And so I like to cook my rhubarb down for a few minutes. These are the berries are right out of the freezer and just defrosted. Rhubarb, on the other hand, comes stalky, and I think it benefits from a little softening. So I have put and it also benefits from some sugar. So about 1/2 cup of sugar I put in with my rhubarb, and then I've cooked that down till it's soft, maybe about 5 minutes. And now I'll use a slotted spoon, put these two fillings together, toss them with a little cornstarch, a couple tablespoons of cornstarch to make the filling thicker. And I've got this glaze I'm gonna add to it. So this is just a couple of tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar with 1 tablespoon of milk. And now with my fork, I am just gonna be really rustic with this and toss my glaze over my little hand pies with my fork. And then I'm gonna show these off to you. And so with these little hand pies, I kind of sealed mine loosely so that I could see the berries coming out of them. If you want yours to be completely sealed, you'll want to use a fork around the edges and press them together. So this is our celebration of Pie Day. I hope you try this recipe below and have some fun with this. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.